Okay, we're good, we're good. How's it going? It's Play here, and welcome to another live viewing stream. So today we're gonna focus on Tenno-sho Spring. I didn't do the Hong Kong Geo races last Sunday because, yeah, I was a bit exhausted from the extended session I did with the GTA 5 and everything. So yeah, I didn't get to it. Honestly, I'm still devastated over the loss of Liberty Island at this point. I don't know. I feel like the rotation from Dubai to Hong Kong was a bit tough, I guess. So honestly, very unfortunate. Her remains have returned to Japan, and they're kind of helping like a sort of funeral for her, basically. So it's gonna last until like around late May, around like 25th or something like that. So yeah, plenty of time for people to, I guess, pay tribute, I suppose. But yeah. As I try to recall for Liberty Island's loss there, but today we're going to continue with this one here. So let's look at the situation at Kyoto first. Around 23 degrees Celsius over there, so not too hot. I was expecting it to be a bit hotter today for Kyoto, so probably could eat up a lot of their stamina, but yeah. Turf conditions are good to firm, and cushion value 10.6, so pretty firm ground here. Should mean that stamina won't be burned as badly. They should have very good ground, unlike Kentucky Derby a few hours ago. Dear lord, what was that ground there? But yeah, Japanese definitely hated that, and yeah, they got destroyed. Luxor Cafe, short place at Mardeta Noya, like dead last. Look, even if you put the Magic Man in there, yeah, that's all he got sharp place, right? Honestly, I don't think even like the top jockey in the world can help a Japanese horse win that kind of situation during the Kentucky Derby. That's just impossible for Japanese horses. They're never trained to race in some situations like that. Definitely no. So yeah. Currently, there are some races going on here. This is the Niigata 11th race. But yeah, you're not going to hear the audio for that. So, no worries. Ichigo Stakes. 1200 meters thirds on Niigata. Yeah. But we're looking at the Kyoto water content on the turf. 8.7 and 7.7 on the dirt. The certain dirt doesn't really matter that much. As you can see here, its goal post is 8.7. Final corner, final turn here is final bend is 7.4. So I'd say actually pretty good to like sustain actually. Maybe a front runner would handle this all right, as they don't have like a blazing fast pace. You don't want to fall apart with like a pace too fast to sustain. Right, even Kita-san Black, when he made this record, is like second, third place, holding that on until like the last few hundred meters, like until it reached the final bend. Yeah, so yeah, in general, I'd say this is pretty good condition. Not to mention they're also using sea course here in Kyoto, where they're gonna use turf for just like extra distance away from the center and the inside part, so the turf conditions are better, less damage caused to it. Even though it's been used for a week, it's still pretty well. Look at that, right? Look at that. Pretty fine turf conditions there. So yeah, turf and weather won't be a problem for our 15 racers here. But yeah. So gate 1 we have Arata, 8 years old. King Kamehameha, Sunshine, Heart's Cry. Oh, that is quite a tough race there. But yeah, a bit old, not even showing any good records here past 2-4, right? Even the trial race Nikishu, there's like what is it, 2-5. It's not really that good. Yeah. I had no hopes for Arata. Arata can go out. Did I close the English tab? I think I closed the English tab. God damn it! I keep doing that, don't I? Oh man, well the horses got suspended there. That's kind of 1 second. Right, second one, Win L Fog. Definitely raced on the Japan Cup with Equinox, right? But remember, he's like one of the last ones. Gold ships a success strain at Kanen. Not good, let's just say. 11th race, number 2. Erantis, uninvolved with other horses on the final straight, has suspended racing. 11th race Ejiko Stakes. Number 2, Erantis has suspended from racing at the final straight. So hopefully he'll be alright. Yeah, Win Elforg is not gonna win anything. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Flops on even the 3 win. Right, Nikesho last year got 9th place. Hanshin Daishoten got 8th place this year. Honestly, not gonna get anything, honestly. Blow the Horn, definitely much more hopeful with this one because last year he did get 2nd place on this exact race. Yeah, Epiphania, Haltel Clear, and Durandal. Damn, Durandal. I haven't seen Durandal in the Bloodline until like Blow the Horn. Right, look at this, right? So Hanshin Daishoten got 3rd place after Sunrise Earth. Sunrise Earth's performance was just stunning, actually. Blow the Horn was actually kind of like warming up as well, so I'd say he still have a very good chance here. Like, yeah, of course he flopped here in the Arima Kinen and the Japan Cup and this Kyoto Daishoten, but seeing as the performance around this period of time, he actually would do pretty well. And if anything, if you're gonna follow this kind of trend here, that's actually pretty optimistic to look at Blow the Horn here, right? It's still on the Equinox generation too, so yeah. 6-year-old still fighting pretty strong there, so definitely worth considering, even though his odds are not as good. 11.3, still worth the consideration. John Kasuma, Jan Kasuma. John Kasuma, Harbinger, Monroe Blonde at Marvega. Has got 2nd place in Diamond Stakes actually. This is even longer than Harden. And only lost out to Headenter, if you look at the katakana. There is room to consider actually, even though, you know, Jin Kasama isn't really that popular. There is room to consider that because Diamond Stakes, this was literally earlier this year, two months apart roughly, and yeah, it's worth considering. Yeah, I should probably give this a go. If I do say like there is a chance between all the lesser popular ones, Jin Kasama will probably have a chance. Sunrise Earth has a powerful trial win today. Well, not today, but his last start. Radio Chantelan, I can't French. Manhattan Cafe, and yeah, 3 wins out of 7 starts. And have a look at this, right? Although this was a flop like all the way back there last year, earlier actually, not even last year, it's like this year, right? He had a very powerful showing here, won by like 5 to 6 lengths. Look at that margin, 1 second part, right? So it is worth considering Sunrise Earth, but my concern with Sunrise Earth is that, have a look at this. He already raced for 3 months straight. So 1 race a month for 3 months straight, and he kind of took a break on April, I guess, and then right up here in May to do that. So that might be a concern in terms of like the rotation. So yeah, Sunrise Earth is something to consider, but probably not to win because I feel like the exhaustion will come to bite him. Red Enter, Rulership Corcovado, stay gold. Okay, Rulership blood though. At his age, probably. Won the Diamond Stakes. That is even longer than Haruten today. Kikasho got 2nd place after Irvin Sheik, right? So just the last 2 races alone, he already has like a pretty decent like long distance record. So for a 4-year-old at this point, it's like you know, he's pretty young, has a lot of potential, and probably could run like Kita-san Black in a sense if you can pull that one off there. So yeah, it's worth considering, and it's also Damian Lane on board. So yeah. When it comes to long distances, the jockeys also matter. So Ikezo Keiichi does have some experience winning, I guess, but like on some strong horses. All Favor is like quite a crazy one, but yeah, I'd say he could do well here too because he also ran second to Kita-san Black in 2016, aboard Karen Mirotic, right? And she was like very much less popular horse at that time. So yeah, Ikezo Keiichi can probably do something with Sunrise Earth. Padaria, Matsuyama jockey. A little bit tough to say. Padaria, while he is strong in middle distance, especially in Kyoto, I feel like in long distance it might put him as a discount here. Even if he starts Deep Impact, Chassis Rule, and then Kurofune for the Damn Blood. Yeah. Hong Kong maybe not, we should need to count that one. But in terms of like long distance records, it's not looking too promising, right? Even in 2.5 he already flopped. As to any other long distance experience, yeah, probably the Kikasho over here. See that it's also 7th place, right? So probably his aptitude for anything beyond like 2.4 is a bit more of a question, I guess. Right. His ideal distance is indeed Takarazuka Kinen. So if I were to have to guess, I guess if he is gonna pop out in Takarazuka Kinen, he should probably get the should be on the board somewhere, 4th to 5th place at the very least. But to win a G1 on this distance here seems pretty unlikely. So yeah, I mean he's a solid racer on Kyoto, but this distance here might just prove to be too much for him. So yeah, probably not Pradaria. We're still at the under G1. This is the Tokyo 11th race. 1 second. Tokyo 11th race. It's a listed race, principal stakes. What is it? Turf 2,000 meters. Okay, I guess that's fine. It's a derby trial. Okay, I'll have a look here on who's winning that one. Only the winner gets the priority. Dang, okay. Anyways, Shonan La Punta, Kizuna, Furuya, Azteca, and Sensational. Not many wins, but has got 4th place here on the Kikasho, and has performed pretty alright on the Hanshin Daishoten. So there is some... Oh, already number 6 already fell off. Whoops. Ouch. And just like that, there goes his priority pass to the Derby. Ouch. And very unfortunate. Hopefully both of them are alright. But yeah, honestly, it's like maybe there is some potential for Shonan La Punta. Maybe we'll see his rotation here as to how tough it is. We have a January race, 2-2. March race, 3K. Perhaps it is workable. It is doable. That's why he's considered one of the popular ones, 8.8 right now. Chevalier Rose, Deep Impact Viana Rose, and Severus Rose. Carrot Farm, last race was Nikkei-sho, 2.5, got a flop there. Any long distance experience? Meguro Kinen. And then we do have a steer stakes here. Has won a steer stakes. Okay. Interesting. Okay, now this is interesting because he won the 3-6 and somehow flopped to 2-5. And it's still the same jockey. Maybe there are some reasonings to that though. Right? Because you can't blame the rotation too, because look at this. October, and then this is like practically early December. Because it's like last few days of November there, right? So... I guess somewhat, maybe. If you consider serious stakes, maybe. But winnable? No wonder uncertainty with the 28.5 here. Hold on, I want to see who's reigning. Cloudy Eye? Looks like a 12 and 6 there. Looks like a 12 and 6 on the 1-2. Readiness and Buzz Up Beat. Yeah, I think it should be Readiness here. Yokohama Norihiko, the veteran. Okay, only he has a priority entry. Ouch. Anyways, into Limit Buster here. Heart's Cry, Visteria Arch, and King Kamehameha. I haven't really seen any Heart's Cry props winning like long distances. So hard to say. Look at this. All these like 2 wins and 3 wins, right? A lot of 2 wins here before his 3rd one. But then look at this. 2-6. Got some dirt races in between. Oh, 6 got cancelled. No wonder. I was just looking at the numbers. I forgot there's completely no jockey on number 6. Never mind. Yeah, there is 2-6 win, but it's not really. There's not really many experiences with other ones here. Oh, they're gonna play the patrol video of the fallen horse there, bust the feed. Oh, no, come on, show it. Show it. You said you're gonna show the patrol video. Where is it? Oh, it's not there. Never mind. Oh well. Oh well, it is what it is. 159.3. Doesn't seem too competitive compared to this year's Satsuki show. But yeah, Limit Buster probably no. I don't think he's gonna break any limits anytime soon. Minor Emperor, Gold Ship, Minor Teresia, and Roses in May. Pretty good record here actually. I mean, these are 3 wins and everything and all, but look at this. Even carried it over to G2 races, and it's like 2-2 and a 2-5. The uncertainty for him is that this is only 2-5. We haven't seen any 3-2s. So, I guess we'll have a look at the jockey. Hanai jockey. Unlikely then. I don't know. You're gonna need a strong jockey for this one. Then we have Warp Speed. Warp Speed has got 2nd place in the Melbourne Cup. That was like a pretty long race too, but as to say like, will he be able to dominate? I don't know. The Fong, Deep Love, Deep Impact. As you can see here, yeah, we have some of these races here. Flopped on this one, but we do have the 2nd place here in the. I believe this one's the Dubai. No, not the Dubai. Melbourne Cup. Yeah, this one's Melbourne Cup. We got 2nd place there, right? And I got 2nd place on the 2nd place on the Diamond Stakes. So there is some ways to go here on long distance potential. Got 5th place last year. So probably he'd still be on the board, but will I say winning? Not really. But he will probably be somewhere on the board for Warp Speed. Justin Palace won the race 2 years ago with Deep Impact, Palace Rumor, and Royal Anthem. Kinda a bit meh, but these are all G1 races after all, so they are against like stuff like people like Deuce of all people, Below the Horn, Regulera, Bellagio, Opera. Takadazuka Kinen doesn't really count too much because I guess he hates background, I guess. 4th place on the Shima Classic after Revel's Romance. 4th place on Arima Kinen. And yeah, honestly, it's like he probably could still win it. Like if there's one G1 that he could still probably win, would be this one. Would be Haruton, so it's worth considering. Byzantine Dream has won a G2 outside on the Red Sea Turf Handicap on Saudi. Epifani, Japoni, Kara, I guess, and Jungle Pocket. Yeah, the Red Sea Turf Handicap is definitely one way to up his like odds there. Not to mention, look at that, he was carrying 60 as well, right, and a 3000. Got a 5th place on the Kika show as well, right, behind Irvin Sheik. So it's honestly, what is it? Considering like some of these cases here, yeah, you probably can choose some of them, right? Byzantine Dream, Warp Speed, Minor Emperor, Chevalier Rose, Shona La Punta, I guess. Takayutaka's on board, so that does up his chances. Cardaria is a little bit. I'm a bit concerned with that distance for him. Red Enter, I think, will be fine. Sunrise Earth should be up there. Below the Horn also. And yeah, and the last one here is the Aomori favorite, because he was raised there. Hayate no Fukunosuke. That's quite the name, I know. Wind Variation, the horse that's always been end up second place to all favor. That's the case, right? Let me check. Yep, the horse that ends up second place to all favor like half the time. So yeah, kind of makes sense there. Sakura inspires simply Chris S. As you can see here, has gone back up to 2-3 wins and quickly won those ones there. Even though got like 8th place here in the Kikasho. Yeah, there is some competitiveness to it. But I wouldn't say like he's gonna be winning this. Yeah, 3,000 meters. Yes, that is quite interesting, right? But in terms of like, will he win more than that? I don't know. Because he's only carrying 56 here, and he's supposed to be carrying 57 today. 58 even. So, probably my odds, even though I'd like to support Hayate no Fukunosuke, I'd say his odds won't be that good of winning. So yeah, probably not going to make any hard predictions today. But regarding the horses I mentioned earlier, those ones, yeah, I'm pretty sure the popularity says for itself for most of these. Jin Kazuma, though, may be one surprising one, so we'll see. Yeah, the ones where the odds are under, like, above 30 have a chance, except for, yeah, honestly, like, pretty much, yeah, just opt out 1 and 2. Pradaria, I myself will opt out. Limit Buster, I'll definitely opt out. Warp Speed, Yokoyama Kazuo tends to do well in Kansai, though, so, yeah, I probably think his odds would be a little bit better, actually. We'll see. Right, audio coming up. That's right, everyone, it's a Kansai fanfare. This year's one is beautiful. Alright.
陸上自衛隊第3音楽隊によるファンファーレの生演奏でした。演奏ありがとうございました。京都競馬場11レース第171回天皇賞春 G1 芝の外回りコース 3200m 今年の出走馬は15頭です。バックストレッチ。まだゲートには1頭も馬は収まっていません。1番の新たが最初にゲートに近づこうとしているところです。
Jin Kazuma, John Kazuma 48 unchanged, minus 4. Sunrise Earth 530 plus 4. Red and Third 478 minus 4. And then we have this one here. Pradaria 476 plus 2. Shonan Punta 442 plus 0. Chevalier Rose 468 plus 2. Limit Buster 524 unchanged. Minor Emperor 488 unchanged. Warp Speed 508 plus 2. Justin Palace 474 unchanged. Byzantine Dream 454, last one unchecked. Hayate no Fukunosuke 536 minus 4. Not much changes other than Arata. I wouldn't really trust on that to begin with. Right, they are going in now.
2勝クラスを勝ってこの天皇賞挑戦。後ろでは湘南ラプンタ、それからウィンエアフォルク、さらにはビザンチンドリーム、そして15番の颯の福之助が枠入りを待っています。4番のジャンカズマの枠入りにやや手間取っています。後ろで待っているのは4頭ですから10頭がゲートに収まったということになります。ジャンカズマ入りました。そしてウィン・アーホルクと8番の湘南ラプンタが向かいます。サウジアラビアで重賞を勝ったビザンチンドリーム。さあ、復活か悲願達成か新星の誕生か。 スタミナ、折り合い、人馬一体で目指す古馬最高の栄誉。3分15秒の特別な時間、颯の福之助収まりました。第171回天皇賞。
And racing in the Harderton. Byzantine Tree staying on the back this time around. And Pradaria getting a pretty aggressive start there. Number 1 Arata coming on the inside, Sunrise Earth in the middle. And number 4 Jean Customer coming to gain position there. Number 11 Minor Emperor coming on the outside there. Sunrise Earth settled on 5th place. Going on to the turf curve there. And ready to turn the inside. On the outside is Limit Buster. Behind them is higher than a Fukunosuke. Then another 2 lengths behind is number 3, Low the Horn. Outside of him is number 9, Chevalier Rose. Then Shonan Laputa. And then on the back here we have Warp Speed, Justin Palace, Win Airfolk, and Byzantine Dream. And that's them on the end there. Now they head on to the home stretch for the first time. In the front is number 4, John Customer on front. Pradaria is settling on second. And the first 1,000 meters is 60 minutes 7. 60 minutes 7. It is a little bit fast for long distance here. And number on third place is Minor Emperor. Behind him is Arata. Outside of them is Sunrise Earth. 2 lengths behind. On the inside is Red Enter. Outside of him is number 15 Hayate no Fukunosuke. And further out, 3 wide, is Shonan Lapunta. Then number 3 is Blow the Horn. Blow the Horn, Limit Buster. Then Chevalier Rose, Win Airfolk, Justin Palace and Byzantine Dream staying back this time with Warp Speed. So it looks like we got quite the stable place here. They haven't really changed too much. Sunrise Earth is starting to pick up here on 4th place here. Pradaria seems to be losing some pace. And they look to be reaching on the 2,000 meter length here. Do you have the 2,000 meters is 2:02 roughly. As they make their way into the far bend once again, it looks like Justin Palace is making his move already. They're already on the move now. Justin Palace already coming to move. And Blow the Horn, most of the ones on the back are starting to come back up here. Sunrise Earth staying behind Minor Emperor, but Justin Palace has a good shooting distance there, right next to Pradaria. Inside is Hayate no Fukunosuke. Into the turn right now, it is Minor Emperor is in front, but Justin Palace already settled in position here. Outside of him is number 8. Number 8 is Shonan Lapunta. They're trying to fight for position there into the final straight. Shonan Lapunta seems to have that position there. Justin Palace seems to be a bit exhausted from that early push. Shonan Laputa is getting in front, and it's like 400 meters left. It is number 14, Byzantine Dream. Byzantine Dream comes from the outside, but Redentor, the favorite, is in front. Byzantine Dream, Redentor gets it, but Byzantine Dream is trying to catch up to Redentor, but it's between Redentor. Redentor gets it from Byzantine Dream. Then Shonan Lapunta, I think, gets third there. And the time is 3 minutes 14. And it's the Redentor. The favorite has won with Dallin Rain. And the second place was Byzantine Dream, got second. Just barely lost out there, actually. Justin Palace's move was a little bit too risky there. Kind of paid for the consequences. And at the third place, I believe, was interesting. And yeah, there we go. The favorite has won. Alright, let me have a look who got third place here. Yep, Justin Palace got this exhausted at that last part there. Shonan Lapunta got third place, Sunrise Earth 4th place, 5th place was Minor Emperor. So yeah, Byzantine Dream was a little bit predictable there actually. The 4-year-old duel actually. It's the youngins who got it there. Redentor got it just ahead of Byzantine Dream there by head, or yeah, almost a neck actually. Shonan Lapunta got third place, then Sunrise Earth. 5th place was Minor Emperor, then Justin Palace on 6th. Number 9, Chevalier Rose. Then Blow the Horn there. Warp Speed, Pradaria, Hayate Fukunosuke. Was that all 50 members? I hope so. Oh, there they are. 2:10:41.
上がりタイムはゴールまでの 800m
47
秒5、600m
Limit
は
Buster
35秒7でした。
John Kasuma and Arata. Yes, of course, like those four are definitely out there. Yeah, no. 2:10:41 is definitely out. Look at that. The odds are matching too. Oh man, the final odds. Hold on. I want to see the final odds. What are the final odds? 2:10:41. No, new one. No? Okay, so 2:10:41. 2:10:41. Imagine trying to pick who's the last place. Man. But yeah, Blow the Horn was like one of the last of that front pack there though. That's interesting. Pradaria, as I expected to, it was this distance was too long for him. So yeah, I didn't bet on Pradaria there. Today for me, there's not much stakes for me today because this is the Hong Kong didn't open bets for this, so a bit unfortunate there. I would have had a little fun time doing that. But yeah, Red Inter, yeah, kind of makes sense there. Damian Lane here, and then Byzantine Dream, Starkey jockey. Byzantine Dream seems to have very good synergy with like foreign jockeys, so that is something we're considering. I guess Byzantine Dream plus foreign jockey equals pretty good positioning, I guess. So yeah, it kind of just shows that his Red Sea Turf handicap there was nothing to laugh at, because look at that, right? It was pretty decent actually. Not to mention, actually, he rode him for Kikasho. So that means this jockey already has experience with Byzantine Dream. So yeah, it is pretty nice then. 478. Like so in the shown, I guess the 4-year-olds do show like a good position there. Sunrise Earth was there also. Can I bring out the results? Nope. Of course, the English version doesn't pop out pretty soon. Kekaharai. Okay, fine. I'll just type it myself then. Sunrise Earth was 4th place. Right. So the favorite one. What one there? I need to have a look at the list again. List of horses. List of horses, number 6, I believe. Yeah, Red Tour, and then Byzantine Dream, 14. Yeah, there's a good reason he stayed at the back there, actually. It makes a lot of sense for him. And then 3rd place was Shonan La Punta, Takayutaka. He is a pretty decent long-distance jockey himself also, so it kind of makes sense for him to be just there on 3rd place at the very least. 4th place was Sunrise Earth. Sunrise Earth was number 5. 5th place was number 11. Marlon Emperor. 6th place was Justin Palace. I feel like that move there was a bit too soon. That move from Justin Palace was too soon. Like, he was thinking, he could do a deep impact. But unfortunately, he was no deep impact. He may be the son of deep impact, but that was not the deep impact maneuver there. So yeah, I guess that is what it is. I guess Pradaria actually didn't end up too bad actually. So yeah, leave it like that. So who ended up being the favorites here? Let me try to have a look. Ninkijun. Right, so first favorites. First favorite, 6th favorite, second favorite. And then no. 3rd favorite. No, hold on. It's 164 to 8. 164 to 8 for the first 5 placings in terms of the favorite there. Justin Palace was 3rd favorite. That didn't fall out too badly though. The 4 top favorites were still within the first 6 places. Except Blow the Horn, it's like he's the 5th favorite, yet he sort of flopped there. I feel like 434 is a little bit too light though, isn't it? Maybe he does prefer like worse ground. How was the ground last year? Have a look. Blow the horn. What happened last year? Last year we blow the horn. What was the ground then? You're about right? It was like a good to firm ground, right? Is it age? Is it a problem with age? Surely not. Surely not, I say. 314.5. Today's finish was 314 flat. So maybe that was his time, I guess. No, his time was even slower today. It's like 315 something. That's even longer. What was his weight back then? 424. Is it that he really needs to be like very light, or like sub 430 in order to perform well? Is that what it is? He needs to be sub 430? Because look at that, right? After that point, it's like his flops start to go up again here. Right. Lose to Chevalier Rose, lost to Dodius, obviously. These kind of like G1 races here with the Japan Cup and Arima Kinen, like, you kind of need to put them out of consideration because they're just like up against like the actual powerhouses. So it's like Blood of Horn is like powerful, but on a niche form. Like Soul Oriens, he technically is powerful, but the problem is Japan's races are all high-paced. So even though Soul Oriens can pump out the fastest 3 furlongs, he's just not gonna make it because he's just all the way in the back and he hates being crowded, right? So it's kind of a bit hard to pull off for him, I'd say. Yeah. As for Blow the Horn, maybe I will have to wait to Takarazuka Kinen and see how he's gonna go there. I feel like maybe there is potential for him back at the Takarazuka Kinen. Maybe hope the weather's bad again. Soul Oriens, maybe you have a rematch there. Soul Oriens. But yeah. So they have mentioned that how they're gonna do it is that they're gonna have I closed the wrong thing. I closed the wrong one. Whoops. Get back in here. They said that they're going to support the 2 horses on their ARC campaign, depending on the performance until Takarazuka Kinen. And the way that I mentioned it, I guess, is that yeah, I guess there's that. But I want to see Soul Oriens, not gonna lie. Shadai Racing, get Soul Oriens to Europe or something. Japan is too fast for him. In fact, if anything, why don't you put him in Dubai? You could try Dubai. You could try, what is it? You could try Saudi, I guess, if you want to try some of the G1 races there. Well, hold on, it's not even G1 turf races there in Saudi. Saudi, at best, you have like G2, which is like Red Sea Turf Handicap, and then the one that Shin Emperor won in. No, probably Dubai then. Dubai, Shima Classic at the very least. Soul Oriens should probably try that. Dubai Shima Classic. I feel like the slow pace would match him better. And remember how down on Dessau did it, right? He stayed in the middle, and then that turn of foot of his was able to like overtake everyone in front, while Shin Emperor and Rebels Romance keep fighting for position, right? That's the problem there. Yeah, we can have a little review on the races that gone on last week, actually, yesterday even. So I'm not really too sure about the Unicorn Stakes here. I haven't watched that one. Canal Beagle won, then Clay King, then Meisho Zuyun. Not sure what that's supposed to be, but yeah. All 3-year-old colts, no 3-year-old. Oh, there's one 3-year-old filly here, but yeah, that's a field result. The filly ended up like somewhere in the middle here. Okay. I guess it's alright. I guess. But I'd say the key race there yesterday was this G2, right? Toshin Makama should win this one, right? Over Mamakocha. Loki Leon got 3rd. Redmond Rev, I had promised her last time we were like on a G1 with Yasuda Kinen like a flops there. But yeah. Shavazura surprisingly is doing pretty well. What is he doing here? He's 10 years old! He's 10 years old and he's still out there racing pretty well. Right time here. Oh man, dream journey. The journey that never ends with him, I guess. Yeesh. Yeah. Dang, okay. Anjing Junga. We got the gelding here, Caraveloce. Oban Budemai, ever since his win in Dubai on that golden thing, it's like, yeah, he just got destroyed, I guess. Technically speaking, he is a G1 horse on the Golden Eagle, thanks to the Golden Eagle. But yeah, it doesn't seem like he can restore that glory on any G1 races anymore. Which is a bit unfortunate, actually. I was hoping for a bit more from Oban Budemai. This Greek cat is, I'd say, pretty rare in like Japanese blood. Was a breeding stuff. So yeah, look at this. Look at this. Only Oban Budemai won it for the earnings there, and somehow wasn't enough to overcome the winnings of Air Khalifa. Apparently, how did that happen? I don't know. But yeah, this Greek cat should probably have someplace somewhere in the Japanese breeding. So I was hoping that Oban Budemai could at least get something here. I got dead last. Ouch. Yeah, Toshi Macau. He was a bit slow on the final streak there. Takashi wasn't able to maneuver him outside to use his turn of foot there. But after he got pulled out of there on this race on the KO high, yeah, he managed to win against Mamakocha, who was staying in front the whole time. So yeah, Toshi Macau honestly should be powerful in theoretically speaking, Toshi Macau should have the potential to win the G1. It's just like he keeps getting stuck for some reason. And somehow it flops even more on Hong Kong Sprint. How did that happen? Don't ask me, I don't know. But yeah, look at that. Takashi did one on him on Ocean Stakes. Right? So, yeah. Somehow, I guess between the two here, between Takashi and Sugawara Joki here, I guess they're trying to trade place between one another for like these G1 rides for Toshi Macau. But yeah, he definitely has some potential. It's just like he's just shy on winning. I really hope that he can actually win though. This turn of foot is still pretty alright. Let's have a look though. Toshi Macau. The turn of foot information should be already on the Japanese analyst side. So I'm gonna check that real quick. Yeah, Chiga. No, not this one. What is this turn of foot? What is this turn of foot? Turn of foot 32.6. See, look at that. He does have a good turn of foot. It's just that, you know, for some reason, the jockeys just can't unblock him from those tough spots. Because whenever he does that there, yeah, it's definitely nice. But Red One Rev, as much as he keeps taking a lot of L's, does still hold the highest like last 3 furlongs for a lot of these races here. Right, yeah, G2 level, he can hold it in itself. G3 level. How about G1 levels? Apparently he doesn't get the fastest 3 furlongs, yet somehow, look at this. Still a decent 33.2. It is still respectable. Right? Like, these turn of foots are pretty respectable. Right? Even a short distance, these are still considered pretty good. It's just the problem is that for some reason can't get the win anything beyond the G2. And that was like what, 2 years ago. So yeah, a little bit unfortunate I'd say for him. I don't know if Japan's gonna do an 1800 or 1400 G1 race, but if they want to do that, yeah, I feel like some more of these milers or sprinters can win something. But yeah, that's how things stand here, and we're gonna have to look at next week, I guess. Next week, we have the. Oh shoot! I don't have a page for Nakeba. Next, we're gonna have the NHK Mile Cup. In terms of like who I think is gonna win, I'm not really too sure actually. I guess we'll try to have a look first and see how much we can work on with. There you are, NHK Mile Cup. So currently we have these ones here. Record time is 1:30 and 5. Don't think it was last year. Gentleman won pretty easily there. Ascoli Piceno, a little bit weak, but I guess that's also because Lemire was recovering from his injury in Dubai at that time. So yeah, that's kind of a little bit of a misplacement, I guess. But yeah. The thing with NHK Mile Cup winners is that after that they don't really win much, especially Champagne Color. What happened to Champagne Color? What happened to the mate? Last time I remember he was running in February stakes of all places. Ghost Tunnel. Anyways, yeah, I have no idea how some of these will end up on. I'm really concerned for whoever's gonna win this one here. I feel like they're not gonna win anymore. For some reason they decided to bring in Magic Sands to here instead of the Derby. I feel like Magic Sands could do fine on the Derby. Right? That is worth considering, I'd say, on the Derby side. Oh. Surprised. Okay, we have all these members here. I guess we'll go for predicted odds ranking. Admar Zoom is the top favorite because he won the what was that? The June. What is it? How do you call that one? I'll just look it up. Look at the race real quick. This last race over here, the Asahi Futurity Stakes. Asahi High Futurity Stakes, 1600 meters. G1 race for 2-year-olds. So he won that one. Arte Veloce is still okay, I guess. Yeah, look at that. A lot of these second places here on G3. Right, 5th place on the Asahi. Immigrant Song. Immigrant Song. I guess it's worth considering. Hey, look at that. A lot of 1600 experience for him, so yeah. If anything, there's at least some, how to say, familiarity with the distance. So, something we're considering. Hot Alitiant. Okay, lost embroidery. Armor Veloce. Wait, Armor Veloce is the filly, right? Wouldn't she be here? Volevu is in a weird spot if you ask me. Hold on. Wait, where's... Okay, Lanza Kiosk is somehow second favorite. Okay. Good placings, I guess. He is third place after Sato no Shining. Sato no Carnival. I'd like to... If anyone, I'd like to push for a Carnival here. Right? Like, just walked in and won the first ever greatest stakes possible for a 2-year-old, right? So surely there is some potential for him, right? Surely. So yeah, Sato no Carnival would be my personal Oshi here, if ever possible. Minor ticket, Magic Sands. Again, I don't know why they put Magic Sands here. Why did they put Magic Sands here? I felt like he'd do alright if he went the Derby route. But they're trying to say that the 2-4 is too long? Or is it because there's too many Sunday racing horses over there? Maybe that's the case. Maybe that's because he'd been racing against too many Sunday racing horses. Quadano Museum Mile, and that's already 2, right? So yeah, maybe Sunday racing's thinking, oh, if we put too many Sunday racing horses there, they're gonna eat each other's profits off, right? So yeah, I guess that's why they opted him out and brought him here. Because when you look at this lineup here, there's not really not much, I guess, work with. Yankee Barons, Mondo dell'Amore, Shonan Xanadu, Hanji Tower, Minor Ticket, Volevu, Mini Transat, Cerbiato, Matenno Son Neve Fresca Saurire Mignon, yes, Total Clarity meant to be. I guess he was meant to be in the bottom, I guess. Shame. Why? Why is she a part of the consideration? That doesn't look good. That doesn't look good. Yeah, maybe the G2 5th place might be worth considering, but that doesn't really look too good for her number. Wait, what happened to Armor Veloce? Hold on a second. Where's Armor Veloce? Well, where did they shove her next? Here's Arte Veloce, but where's Armor Veloce? The filly that won the juvenile fillies last year and got second place in Okasho this year. Maybe I'll check her rivals, I guess. Magic Sands did win against Armor Veloce, right? Yeah, Armor Veloce is here. What's her next race? Okasho, yeah, this one's the right one. What's her next race? Where's she going? Oaks. Oaks? Oaks? I mean, sure, yeah, I guess that's fine, but I was thinking you could go the NHK route. I thought you were gonna go the NHK mile route and then come back to the Shuka show. This just feels a bit trippy. Dang. I don't know, this feels a bit untested for Armor Veloce. I don't think her odds are gonna be that good. Yeah, I don't think her odds are gonna be that good for this one. For the Oaks, I don't think the distance matches her. But I guess if they want to bring her Oaks, then sure, Oaks. Fine. Fine then. I'd still vote for embroidery at that time. Sheesh. But yeah, that's just that. Yeah, Kentucky Derby, like I said, it was a flop. It was kind of expected with that kind of weather, but still, ouch. G1 races. So where are we now? May 4th, 110 here. This one. Next week is NHK Mile Cup. After that, we have the Victoria Mile for fillies only. 4 years or above, and it's fillies only. And then after that, what? 25. Oh, here we go. The Oaks, Yushin Himba. Right, and then after that, the week after that is 1st of June. We have the Tokyo Yushin, the Japanese Derby. After that, we get Yasuda Kinen right after the week of that. Then Takarazuka Kinen is pushed forward this year. From this year onwards, it is pushed forward by 2 weeks, so that way they avoid like the hot weather of summer. Well, minimize the effects of it at least. Takarazuka Kinen, 15th of June. And after that, that's all the G1 races until late September to even October, actually. It's like all the way until here? Here, Sprinter Stakes. Last Sunday of September 28th. Yeah, look at that. Sheesh. Man, they're really gonna go quite far with that one there. Then usually around this area we have like the Prix de l'Arc de Triomphe Day. Prix de l'Arc Day, and maybe some stuff mixed in between. And then the next G1 from Japan is gonna be 19th of October, which is the Shuka show. The last step for the Triple Tiara. Last step for the Triple Crown will be a week later, 26th of October. Then the week after that, Tenno-sho Autumn, 2,000 meters, so this is much more like feasible. The week after that one, we don't have a G1. So skip 1 week. Next week after that, 16th of November, we got the Elizabeth Joel High, only for fillies here, 2,200 meters. This used to be the final leg of the Triple Tiara, but they switched it to the Shuka show. Okay, there's that. Week after that, 23rd, we got Mile Championship. And then week after that, we got Japan Cup. Dang, I'm sure flies. And then that's it. No more G1s until like actually no, literally the week after we have another one. Champions Cup G1. So this one is Dirt 1800 and pretty much one of the only races for that is hosted by GRE that is on dirt. If you're looking for a Japanese Breeders' Cup, it's probably somewhere in between here, but it's not listed because it's not GRE. And then the week after that, we have the Hanshin Juvenile Fillies. Week after 21st, we got the Asahi High Futurity Stakes. Then the Saturday after that, we got the Shogai. What was it? Nakayama Daisho guy, JG1 here for comes for Steeplechase. Hopeful Sticks comes after that. And Arima Kinen is here. That is interesting. Okay. So this is how they're gonna do it. So if the Sunday of the final Sunday of the year falls on the 28th of December, they would do Arima Kinen there and then move Hopeful Sticks to the day before. That was interesting. I have not seen that happen before. I don't know. I haven't really seen the ordering of this one because I always assumed that Hopeful Sticks always end up on the 28th. I never considered the possibility that, oh wait, Arima Kinen can be on the 28th of December. Okay, now that is surprising. That is a lot of things smashed up here. Dang, this weekend is gonna be hyped. Look at that. You got Steeplechase G1. You got a 2-year-old G1, and then you also have like a G2 here. Last race for the sprinters. Last graded race for the sprinters. Day after that, Arima Kinen. Dang, intense. Man, okay. That is quite a schedule there at the end of the year. Those Japanese Kiba fans are eating post Christmas. But yeah. So that's good for today's little live viewing part. And yeah, I'll try to find a way in the weekdays to do Atelier Yumiya grinding and also a bit of Umamusume. So I'm gonna do a bit of both of those before I do like a full playthrough of that. And also there's Genshin 5.6. Yeah, you know the Genshin update. Yeah, I'll be doing that one. Hopefully this Friday instead. So we'll see how that goes. Yeah, but that's it for today. We also enjoyed today's little short stream here. Then be sure to follow me on Twitch. If you're watching YouTube, be sure to like and subscribe to the VOD channel. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Let's clear it out. I can't believe I ended it on the start of the loop roughly. This is a pain pickle. Maybe I'll just fade it as I go to the outro. Alright, bye bye.